Oh, my God. And then he lets him get away with, oh, my God. He lets him get away with talking about Joe Biden's approval rating. Mm-hmm. He left New Jersey with a 14% approval rating. He had the lowest approval rating of any governor in the history of this country. Mm-hmm. And he let him sit there and talk about Joe Biden's approval rating, which is in the 40s, depending on what poll you're looking at.
Yeah.
Can I just say, Nicole Wallace is not just a lifelong Republican. She was George W. Bush's spokesperson and John McCain's campaign manager. And she did a 6,000 time better job with Christie than Bill Maher did, who claims to be a liberal of some sort, right? She brought up, how do you write a whole book about Republican lies and saving the Republican Party and not mention Fox News at all? And Christie tries to say he doesn't have any idea what Tucker Carlson does. Right? Yeah. Who is the main propagator of lies on the right about COVID, about January 6th, right? Mm-hmm. This Patriot Purge documentary that Jonah Goldberg and what's his name?
Stephen Hayes.
Just quit Fox over because it's really dangerous. Mm-hmm. As Eric Bollert writes, GOP violence is the most important political story in America. Thank you, Eric, once again. Oh, my God. We're going to both sides ourselves right into a civil war. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's this Rittenhouse verdict could not be more dangerous. I mean, where is it, Travis? Where's the tweet? Because you should know better than that's worse than what I did. It's going into the right-wing fever swamps.
Oh, don't.
Yeah, that was again a mistake.
Proud Boys call for stacking up bodies like cordwood after Rittenhouse verdict. So here we go, right? And the fact that people are just celebrating this, like they're Christians that went to celebrate two people's deaths yesterday on Sunday. It's.
Well, there's an article. Facebook's algorithm was, after the Rittenhouse verdict, Facebook's algorithm was flooded 9-1. The articles that were being shared on Facebook were about Rittenhouse and celebrating his acquittal.
Yeah. From the faraway tweets, Kyle Rittenhouse is a great reason for gun control. Really? I mean, even if you're on the right, you're cool with whatever, unstable 17-year-old carrying a weapon of war. To shoot people he doesn't like or he doesn't agree
17.
with.
They could be grown adults carrying these weapons.
Right.
They don't care.
Right. But it's okay. All right. I'm in a bit of a state, aren't I?
You need some turkey and stuffing, don't you?
I'm mostly plant-based. I had a fantastic tofurkey last year with Jody Hamilton.
Is there such a thing as a fantastic tofurkey?
There's no such thing as a fantastic tofurkey.
It was fantastic.
There's no.
I am making my mom's Polish sauerkraut for her for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Yes.
Don't burn it.
She has Alzheimer's, as you know, and my sister's like, we don't need to. She won't even know. She won't remember. I'm like, Then I asked my mom about Thanksgiving, and she's like, ooh, the Polish sauerkraut. I'm like, she remembers that sauerkraut. If she forgets everything else, I am making that sauerkraut.
Or you can make it more for you than for her.
It was like a hostage thing. I got on the phone with my sister. I'm like, you get me that jar of sauerkraut, mushrooms and onions. Just have it ready for me. And dillweed, that's the special ingredient. I can do it every year. You just boil the sauerkraut for about 20 minutes in water, drain it, and then you stir fry it. And I just use like a little healthy oil, like olive oil. My mom used bacon fat.
Well,
I don't do that.
That makes everything good.
Right?
Yeah, it does.
What's not good in bacon?
Right.
A little oil, saute mushrooms and onions, saute the sauerkraut, dillweed. A little salt and pepper, dillweed.
Don't burn it, though.
I'm not having that.
That is optional in the Miller household. Some years it was burned, depending on cocktail hour. Some years it wasn't.
Every hour was cocktail hour in the 60s. Come on.
It was Mad Men.
Yes.
Of course it was Limburger cheese and highballs or whatever the hell.
I watched Bewitched.
Martinis.
I saw how many martinis.
Martinis and Limburger cheese on saltines.
Yes. Uh-huh.
That was gross.